Hello again. My name is AmyLee and I'm a generated career coach. In this lecture, we will discuss your active behaviors for strengthening your career brand. Also discussed is the use of generative AI to assist with self-coaching. Our course is designed to be highly practical while also being informed by research. Let's look at how you can use generative AI in the future to identify key research findings, make sense of them, generate action items, act on them, and track progress. We will need several tools to accomplish this. Please keep in mind that generative AI evolves at a breakneck pace. It is possible that new, more powerful tools will become available while you are watching this lecture. As a result, you'll need to find them and learn how to use them. However, the principles we discuss here are likely to be the same. Let's get this party started. First, we must define our goal. The exercise's goal is to teach you how to use advice from professional trainers and academic literature to support your skill development. To accomplish this, we will employ the following generative AI tools: Consensus AI for locating relevant research, Chat PDF plugin for conversing with and making sense of the research, and Chat GPT for creating action plans. As a disclaimer, we have no affiliation with the companies that create the tools. Some of the tools are subscription-based. There are also some free alternatives available. What we do is a demonstration of the principle. The next step is to go to consensus.app website. All you need to do is to type your research question. For example, how to use active regulation for career self-management and training interventions. As a result, you will get a list of the most relevant sources. For example, the study by Kosick and colleagues looks very relevant. When you click on it, you will be taken to a page with an abstract. Frequently, Consensus provides access to the full text. When there is a free PDF version, we recommend saving it to your Google Drive. Using Google Drive is important because it allows you to give your next tool, the Chat PDF plugin, access to the selected PDF file. For some articles, full access is restricted. Fortunately, you can access many articles without restriction. For example, there is a PDF available for the study titled Action Regulation Theory and Career Self-Management by Raby and co-authors. Let's save this PDF on your Google Drive. After that, you can ask your computer to create a shareable link to that article. You will need that link to share with Chat GPT plugin. We will use the GPT-4 model with enabled Chat GPT plugins, there are several on the platform, to communicate with the PDF. The important thing is to understand how to frame your questions in order to obtain the desired results. For example, you could request that the model provide a brief summary of the article. You may ask the chatbot to provide a brief summary on the use of active regulation for career self-management. In response, the chatbot will nicely summarize the article for you. Then, you may want to dig deeper and ask about the theoretical foundations of the study. In response, the chatbot will distill the article's foundations in a clear and concise manner. Clarifications and implications for career coaches and individual career builders can be further requested. This is precisely what you need: a research-based foundation for ongoing self-development. You can make the conversation more interesting by bringing it closer to your needs. For example, you could instruct the chatbot to generate 2 plans for a self-administered training intervention, one with and one without active regulation, and compare the two. You can find an audio recording of our conversation with the chatbot about it attached. The chatbot will then be sufficiently prepared to act as a generated coach to assist you with concrete plans. For example, you could ask the model to assist you in developing a strategy to improve your impression management skills. You can find our conversation with the chatbot on the subject in the attached PDF file. We asked the model to fine-tune your one-day training plan to focus specifically on impression management during the conversation. Then we mentioned that we would require ongoing assistance and resources. Following that, we asked the chatbot to assist you in better understanding impression management as a skill, including all of its subcomponents. We followed up by asking the chatbot if there was a way to simulate impression management training, in this case regarding a simulated job interview. The chatbot concurred and offered advice. Finally, we inquired into self-quantification and the use of rubrics to evaluate development. This information is also included in the attached PDF. Overall, we discussed the importance of active behaviors in this lesson, as well as how to use generative AI to find essential research-based articles on the subjects. We then talked about using yet another generative AI to interpret the research for your immediate skill-building requirements. Then, we practiced using a computer-generated coach to assist you in organizing and carrying out your self-developmental activities with a focus on impression management, which is a component of personal branding. You should be able to refine the exercise for your particular needs by repeating it. My human colleagues will continue the lesson's discussion of the subject and offer additional examples and CDL exercises. I sincerely hope you enjoy my 2 presentations. In the final course of the specialization, I'll see you again. Enjoy the remainder of the class.